Welcome to the channel, guys. Welcome to the hair experience. I'm Curtis, your guide to get hair back on your head. Today, we got to talk to the stylist.
Still there.
All right, so what you're gonna, I'm Curtis, here to get the hair back on your head. No pesky pills, transplants, surgeries, things like that. MyHairExperience.com. MyHairExperience.com's got all the FAQs. All the videos are there. EBOOks are there. You can click order hair and go to hairbymhe.com. Try to keep them separated a little bit so that you can, it's not so flooding with just information, if that makes sense. Hairbymhe.com. Use that coupon code MHE20 to save 20% off of your hair replacement that doesn't qualify for custom units or starter kits. It's still hot outside, I tell you what. All right. So I've been sweating all day. It's like record heat. I don't know what the deal is. Stylist, I want to talk to you guys today, okay? First off, I want to start. I respect your profession. I respect your knowledge. I respect what you offer us as guys to help us get our hair back, okay? But I really want to touch on a few key points today that I feel could help you in your profession. Please don't take that I'm telling you how to do your job. You've been doing this for 20 years. You know what you're doing. You're very well educated in what you're doing. But this is no different than being, let's say, an automotive technician, for instance, okay? If you worked on a car 20 years ago, that's not the same car, more than likely, that you're going to be working on 20 years later. That's the information that I want to give you guys today, okay? 20 years ago, 30 years ago, when toupees, wigs, rugs, whatever you want to call them, hair replacements, hair systems were not introduced, but really became a thing that guys went to, things were a lot different. Technology was a lot different. Hair was different. The way they were installed was different. You know, all of those things I've done research on, don't have anywhere near the knowledge you guys do, but all I'm trying to do today is to help you help the customer or the client to get the best result that they can and leave your salon happy. I want those clients to leave your salon happy, whether it's with a Hair by MHE unit that you allow them to bring to you to install, it's your unit, or from any of the other big players that provide hair replacement mail order in America. What I'm trying to do is, I really want to only point out one key factor here, or a couple of two key factors that is so uber important. And the first thing I'm going to point on, this paper comes in our boxes. Just my box, this comes with ours. And there's a big yellow highlighter part right there, okay? And it reads, do not cut into the hairline. Only cut away the excess material, but do not cut into the hair itself. Our units are designed from the factory with a curved hairline. If you are using a stylist to cut it down, please make sure to let them know this. Guys, this is for everybody. The human body doesn't have straight lines. It doesn't have perfectly curved lines. It is a very haphazard, engineered, nothing static about it. So as soon as you give a client a hair replacement and they have a straight hairline or a V hairline that's a perfect V, and hair that is super thick on that V, and it looks like a straight line where somebody literally drew it with a pen, okay? And then they don't have any gradation or gradation to that area where it appears as the hair is growing from their head, they will not leave your salon happy. This is all, I actually got a call on this morning from a customer of mine that goes to his stylist, and his stylist wrecked one of our units in the hairline. And that was the reason that I brought this out. And now I'm kind of talking about MHE, but I'm going to get back to just hair units in general. The template, she cut the unit to the template front. Well, when you do any kind of a cut to the front hairline, it is going to yield a negative result. And guys, we don't want negative results. Okay, we spend a lot of money to do this. There's 40 to 50 hours of hand construction in one of our units, and it's really kind of destroying the unit, and the client's not going to be happy at the end of the day. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom in here, and I want But now we're on to the second part of this. The part that has to be understood is, depending on where you get the hair unit from, whether if it has a quality hairline or a garbage hairline, okay, is going to depend whether or not how you cut this. So our units are custom made just for MHE to our exact hairline that we engineered and designed. My point is I'm saying do not cut into them at all, zero. Please do not cut the hair. You're only going to cut the excess material away. So what I'm getting at, and I'll show you, this is on one of our Invisiskin units. I'm going to try to get it to make sure the light shows it. But you'll see here that there is like sporadically placed hairs that are not perfectly uniform. That's on purpose, okay? What you're going to do is just cut up to that edge, i.e. with a razor knife or whatever you want to use. I use an X-Acto knife and just cut, actually while it's on the plastic here just like it is, and I cut with my X-Acto knife right up to the edge of where the hair begins. You know, there's probably a 0.5 millimeter remaining there, and that's really about it, okay? So when you get a hairline that has been engineered like it's, I'm not gonna say supposed to be, but for best results, you don't wanna cut into that hairline with a pair of scissors or a razor blade. It's not gonna turn out right. Now on to the second part of that. Stylists, when people come to you, this has nothing to do with Hair by MHE. When people come to you and they're going to expect quality, if you're getting a unit that is, we're not gonna say cheap, but less expensive than the next. But let's say that you could upgrade your unit, okay? That you could upgrade your unit for $40 additional, okay? $40 additional, and you could get a better hair quality, okay? And you could get it engineered somewhat in a better manner that would fit more of your clients if you're gonna sell them a stock unit. That's worth it to me. I understand that a business has to make profit. MHE is in business to make a profit. But you won't make the profit unless the client is happy and they continue to come back. That's where the business is gained. A happy client is a repeat client. A repeat client continues to spend money. When that chain stops, it's really bad. Customer acquisition is a lot easier with a client that's a repeat client than a brand new client. It costs more to get a new client than it does a repeat client. So all I'm trying to get across here is if you can offer the client a better quality unit there in your store, okay? Or mail order. If they want to bring in a mail order thing, offer them to be able to do that service too. But that hairline is so important. I know that you guys do this, and I know this is what you do all day, and this is what I do all day, okay? I do this 12 hours a day, 7 days a week, okay? I deal with hair all day. So this is the new school of hair replacement. This isn't 20, 30 years ago. This isn't 10 years ago. This is the new school of hair replacement. I am trying to bring the new school to everybody. This isn't like Grandpa's old toupee, and you guys are gonna go, Curtis, you don't know what you're talking about. Well, I'm telling you right now that with all the experience and things that I have done, I have learned rather quickly, and I try to make people as happy as I can. So I need to quit blabbering. But what I'm trying to say here is, don't cut into the hairline, guys. If they bring an engineered unit in that's quality and you see it has a hairline, don't disregard what the template hairline is telling you to do. Follow the hairline contour that's on the unit. Now, if it's a junk unit, has a terrible looking straight across hairline or really super thick and just straight across, just bam, there's hair, then obviously that's not gonna work. Those units shouldn't be sold to anybody, I don't think. Personally, I think they should never be made. So that's what I got today, guys. This is a little bit of a rant session, but I'm sweating. It is so hot. I wanted guys to, salon guys, stylists, professionals, to see this and to know that if you get a quality unit in your hand and it has a hairline that has been purposely made, just don't cut into it, because you're ruining the experience for the client when it should be a great result, and it could turn bad with one single cut. And it's a lot of money to the client too. That's what I got today, guys. I don't know if you guys are gonna like this video or not. I'm really just wanting the stylists to really pay attention to what your clients want and what they ask you for, and go with that. So that's what I got. Hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up button if you do like my content. We'll see you in a couple of days. Thanks.